All right, let's bring in Missouri Republican Senator Eric Schmitt. Senator, welcome to you. Give us the update because we know that another vote could happen anytime. The timing's unclear to us at this point, but are we far from out of the woods with this shutdown?
No, I think now that we're 40 plus days in, the Schumer shutdown looks to be coming to an end with that key vote last night with at least a handful of Senate Democrats coming to their senses to end all this nonsense that, by the way, was totally fruitless for them and ridiculous. The whole thing was stupid. But now I think we are moving forward. The question now is in the Senate, from a procedural perspective, it's possible that all the time and all the hurdles could be collapsed into votes this evening, which would send it over to the House, and then the earliest they could probably do something maybe is Wednesday night by the time they get back here. But that's not a given. Senators could object to that, to collapsing the time, and it could drag on a few more days. But I do think we're on the road here now to actually making sure that the Capitol Police officers who protect us are being paid. The air traffic controllers get paid. I mean, the idea of what's happening in the skies right now is incredibly dangerous. And it's all because the Democrats decided to hold a bunch of hostages here that just didn't work.
Yeah, I mean, you probably can't see this, but right under you, we have a travel alert, which is also, by the way, the cancellations and delays affected by weather as well right now. But this shutdown is leading to thousands of delays, and cancellations continue to mount and pile up at this hour. This is Speaker Mike Johnson today on what he says are the next steps for this shutdown. Listen.
The Senate will be back in session this morning to finish their job, and we're certainly praying that they do. At the very moment that they do that final vote, I will call all House members to return to Washington as quickly as possible. We'll give a 36-hour formal and official notice so that we can vote as soon as possible to pass the amended CR bill and get it to the president's desk. We want to get the government open. He's very anxious to get the government reopened and to end the Schumer shutdown.
Okay, that's sounding optimistic, but as you know, you don't just turn all this back on. You don't automatically, just restaff all those control towers and bring back on those furloughed workers. I mean, what does this really look like once this happens?
Well, I mean, take New York, for example. I think they only had about 15% of the air traffic controllers show up to work. I mean, they weren't being paid. I have to tell you, I'm not typically in Washington on a Sunday. I'm back in Missouri. I go back and forth every week. And I was at Mass yesterday morning, and it did strike me, you look around, the people are really suffering, right? The idea that you would go without 2 or 3 paychecks, again, for the Democrats to just kind of grandstand because they want to be, viewed as the resistance and fighting Donald Trump was a flawed strategy from the beginning. I'm glad a few of them have come around, but we got to get these people paid, get back to work. I don't think it's instantaneously going to solve the problem, air traffic control, but the sooner we get our job done here, the sooner I think they get paid. You got more people coming back to work, and people can travel again because the Thanksgiving holiday is not that far away.
That's on the minds of many, as you can imagine. Real quick, I want to get your final reaction to this. This is Hakeem Jeffries at a news conference a short time ago.
Nobody who's serious in this country takes Dr. Oz seriously. No one. And I mean, it's shocking that the guy even was confirmed. But this is part of the reality of Republicans here in the House and over in the Senate. They're nothing more than a rubber stamp for Donald Trump's cruelty and extreme agenda.
God, many of us, we were quite stunned to hear him say that Dr. Oz is unqualified to be doing what he's doing. Your reaction to that and where this leaves healthcare in this country?
Well, I think he sounds angry, and I think it's emblematic of sort of the radicalization that's happened on the left that's captured the Democrat Party. They've never really come to grips with what happened a year ago. The American people rejected all the excesses of the Biden administration. They rejected the censorship. They rejected the lawfare. They rejected the inflationary policies, and they wanted a return to common sense. And so when President Trump put that cabinet together, it was people, the Maha movement, all these things that the American people had an opportunity in their jury box to weigh in on, and they did. One of the problems the Democrats have right now is they're leaderless, they don't have a message, they've not come to grips with this, and all they know, their only play they have in their playbook is to fight Trump. The American people don't want that. They want us to actually move this country forward, and President Trump, I think, has got a vision to go do that.
Appreciate your time today, Senator. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.